What's poppin', T Subs and T Squad? Y'all already know why I'm here to get y'all Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 14, episode 10. Guess who's coming to Blue Ridge? Excuse me. Married to Medicine is coming, you guys. Married to Medicine will be here tomorrow. It's DVRing right now as we speak. I'll probably watch it tonight and just record it in the morning, but if not, I'll just watch it and record it in the morning before I get started with my day or whatever. But Married to Medicine is coming. I'm keeping it on the repertoire before y'all ask. This just gonna be Real Housewives for Sundays. So Kenya and Candy have a little play date with Brooklyn and Blaze, which I thought was cute. It was cute seeing them together and hearing Candy talk about how great it is that now she can enjoy play dates and stuff like that with Kenya now that Kenya is a mom of a daughter and stuff like that, and talks about how Brooklyn is kind of like the big sister to Blaze and all of that, which I thought was real cute. I would say for that. So Kenya talks about how she's trying to save her hair, Caroline, and how she's now getting a team. And as you should, Kenya, don't listen. We know what's going on with the exports and all that stuff like that. Like, it ain't your fault, child. I'm on the show. You ain't think this was going to happen, but it did. And so now that it's happened, you're doing the right thing. Get you a team of people together so that they can come in and help you get it together, because a lot of minds are better than one, girl. So Candy tells her how not to let Mugshot MasterCard, that felon in a wig, stop her from having a good time on this girls trip, and about Marlo throwing out her nephews out there in the cold without so much as they want to cope. And Kenya says that she basically added to their trauma, and I agree. Listen, I understand. Mugshot, with the type of lifestyle that she lives and that she has, is not adequate to take care of nobody churn. But I do commend her for stepping up for her nephews when it was supposed to. But then what you did, yeah, it kind of does add on to their trauma. It does, because you're another person that's now tired of them and pushing them off on somebody else until you finally decide that you think that they're ready to come home, or until you finally decide that you've gotten yourself together enough and ready for them to come. And it's like, I'm sorry. You have to handle situations like that with kid gloves, and you have to handle it with care. You should know that better than anybody because you've been through it. That's what people's issue is. Like this isn't it's not a dog. It's not they're not puppies. You know what I'm saying? They're not goldfish that you could just pawn off to somebody when you tired of feeding them or whatever, and then you just come back and get them when you're ready. It's not that. Then you pawn them off to your damn sister who already got 4 damn children of her own, living in a 3-bedroom apartment. I guess, child. Anyway, so Candy at home packing her. So, well, she ain't packing nothing. Her assistant is packing everything. Candy telling her what to do when she packing it. And she calls Mugshot the felon and lets her know that Kenya isn't coming because she knew Kenya won't go call and tell her a damn thing. But Mugshot says that the trip can't survive without her. And I agree with Mugshot. I mean, whether she's there or not, the trip's still going to go on and y'all still going to have a good time. So we're going to move on. Mugshot cleaning up her storyline rooms or whatever, because in my opinion they're just her storylines. And Crystal comes over to check on her, and I already talked about it, how Crystal already got 4 damn churn, squoze up in a 2-bedroom apartment that she done now elevated to a 3-bedroom apartment and all that stuff. Like, Mugshot, if you want to help somebody so damn much, how about you help your sister Crystal out? Like, you laid up in this big swanky ass starter ass townhouse that some old greasy ass man done bought for you, child, and you can't even do the same thing for your sister who already got 4 children around there after you done pawned off the 2 more around there to her. Child, type of sister is you. Anyway, moving on, because like I said, girl, Marlo ass ain't worth 2 dead flies. Okay, squashed by a damn fly swatter. Be clear. Anyway, so the Blue Ridge Mountain Trip, child. So she Sheree got a boot on because she says she was somewhere trying on some damn shoes, and her pinky toe got caught going this way. while them hooves that she called feet was going in this way. So her feet was going in this way and her pinky went in this way. So it was like this. That's what it did. All right. It was like this. And like Dragon Ball Z do, it was like that. And so now she walking around here looking like Wayne Head in a damn boot. um So Candy Mungetta, shout out to Mungetta, she was there, and Drew can't eat in the Aston Martin that Mugshot rented for them to come up in Blue Ridge in, or whatever the case may be. And she also ordered them wings from OLG. I mean, I guess that was supposed to be a funny thing for Candy or whatever the case may be. I guess. But they couldn't eat it down to the Aston Martin. And I'm gonna tell you something. If it was my Aston Martin, your ass couldn't have ate in it either. All right. You could eat in the Hyundai. You could eat in the Toyotas. You know what I mean? You could eat in the Jeep Wranglers, but you can't eat down to the Aston Martin. I won't mad at it. Do that nigga shit in your car, not mine. That's basically what Whitefish wanted to say, but she couldn't. Not that I condone that. Moving on. So on their way to Blue Ridge, first and foremost, let me just say this about MasterCard. MasterCard, you're dealing with women whose day-to-day is hair, makeup, glam squad, expensive cars, galas, different parties, different little outings, and so on and so forth. Red carpets, award shows, so on and so forth. Girl, you're not giving them any type of treatment that they've never seen. You may not have never seen that or came up like that because, again, if folks are for the streets, you're the interstate. Be clear. You're not used to shit like that. But like Candy and Kenya and even Mayetta when she was with Neo, whatever the case may be, they was used to that. Sheree was used to that. You remember Sheree's first season, she considered herself one of Atlanta's wealthiest elite. All right. She called herself one of Atlanta's wealthiest elite. Quiet as it's kept. That's number one. Stop acting like you doing some newfangled shit that these women ain't used to because they so bottom of the barrel and all the rest of that stuff. Like, you kill me with that. That's number one. But number two, another thing that you killing me with, and you and Fraudra suffer from the same thing, and that's lack of accountability. Don't worry about it because King has suffered from it too for a long time. How the hell you gonna sit your old thieving, frowsy, scamming ass, shiesty ass, scammer ass, again I say, in the back of the car talk about you don't understand where things went left between you and Kenya? Like I said, Marlo ain't worth 2 dead flies that's squashed by a fly squatter. Do y'all hear me? She's not. So it's like at this point, what can you do? What can you say other than this? Moving on, because that whole scene annoyed the fuck out of me. How you could sit your ass in the back seat and really sit with a straight face and say you don't understand how things between you and Kenya got back to the way it was. I must be living on a planet of the people eaters or something. Maybe that's what it is. Moving on. Talk about something. Why can't two black sisters get along? I don't know, black sis. Why can't you get along with the other black sister? Because she tried to move on with you. Moving on. Kenya decides to drive up on her own. Shout out to Team Twirl. I'm not mad at it. I would have drove up on my own too, sis. If I got the means and the transportation to get up there my damn self, I would too. I could come when I want and I can leave when the fuck I want. I know that's right. So when Kenya comes, and obviously Candy knew because Candy was the one that met her outside, she tried the nerve to say that she was hurt, that Candy knew that she was coming and didn't tell her, and all of the rest of this stuff. And bullshit, because that's all it was. So Kenya says that she has her own house because she has Brooklyn with her. And of course, the ladies are like, well, I mean, I kind of understand that, but then again, why not just stay out the house with us? And then Kenya said, well, the last time I bought Brooklyn with us, or whatever the case may be, it was an issue. So, this time I just decided to bring her with me, but have our own house. So it ain't got to be no issue. And I understood where Kenya was coming from with that. It was like y'all did make such a big deal where she wasn't a part of the festivities the last time because she had her daughter there. So now she got her own damn house, probably with her own nanny. And y'all still got a problem. It's like damned if you do or damned if you don't with y'all hoes. Anyway. So MasterCard says that if Kenya isn't staying in the house, then she don't want her around because she planned this trip for her to be around all her girls. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all what this is. MasterCard mugshot planned this whole trip basically so that the girls could come and say, oh, Marlo, you're going through so much. Oh, Marlo, I totally understand how you feel. Oh, Marlo this, oh, Marlo that. That's the only reason why she invited y'all women. I'm going to be real. That's the only reason why she invited y'all. She needed somebody or somebodies to be around to make her feel better about the decision that she made to throw her storylines outside without so much as they went fur. That's all that is. Like that's all that this is. This has nothing to do with her wanting to get close to y'all. This has nothing to do with her wanting to make nice with y'all. This has nothing to do with her wanting to be friends. This has nothing to do with that. She just wants somebody to make her feel better for the decision that she made to throw her storylines out. Much like how she did with her sister when she asked her sister, does she feel like she a bad person? And the sister told the truth. The sister said, nah, I don't think you bad. I understand people need a break, but what you need to stop doing is downing them whenever you get mad at them. And I believe every word of it. I believe every word of it. The way you treat your friends, I'm more than sure you treat your family members the same way. And I'm more than sure you probably treat them storylines of yours a lot damn worse. I'm getting pissed just thinking about it. I really am. I really am. Because nobody never really thinks about the child when it comes to stuff like that. People are only concerned about them and their feelings and how they feel in that moment, not realizing the long-term effects of what you did could have on those boys. Because now they probably are going to feel like anytime you get pissed off, you're going to put them out. Anytime you get tired of dealing with them, you're going to put them out. Anytime you decide that you don't want to be a mom T, it's too much for you and your achy breaky heart, you're going to put them out. Anyway, so Kenya tells MasterCard that she doesn't feel like she's a friend. She doesn't feel like she knows how to be a friend. She doesn't know how to be a sister. She doesn't know how to love. She doesn't know how to do any of that. And she says that the kind of love that she wants or the kind of love that she wants to shell out to people is toxic. And I totally agree with Kenya. I do. I agree with every damn thing Kenya said when it came to Mugshot MasterCard. And the way that Mugshot looked at her, you could tell she wanted to cry. I could tell by Mugshot's face, her feelings was real hurt that Kenya straight up told her what she thinks of her. And I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't like, you're a nasty person. You are a nasty person and you don't know how to love nobody. And you don't know how to be a real true friend to nobody. You don't. You don't. You don't. And this makes me kind of side-eye Candy because Candy, I don't know why you still trying to give a Mugshot so much damn grace. I really don't. I really don't. She downed you and clowned you and talked about you like a dog to the rest of them women about how you're not a good friend to her and you don't do this and you don't do that. But who did she come crying to the minute that she needed somebody to make her feel better about herself? And you played right on into her bullshit, Candy. I'm going to be real. You need to take a page out of Kenya book because I was on Kenya's side 1010%. And Kenya, you a damn fool if you stay at that damn house. I wouldn't give Marlo the pleasure. I wouldn't. I would go to my own damn house, and if she don't want you around there, oh well, bitch. Call Candy, call Drew, call Sheree, call Mayetta, call all them, come around there to your house and film with you. That's what you do. That's what you do. I wouldn't have nothing for her ass either. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all because Marlo really finna piss me off. Like I'm really finna tick off on her, and I'm trying not to do that because this is a review, and I want this to get monetized. But I'm I agree with Kenya. Nothing about Marlo was genuine, and nothing about her will ever be genuine. It's just some people in the world they value things and possessions more so than they value people. People are more disposable than cars and clothes, no matter how much stolen it is. Because let's be clear, everything that Marlo mugshot got is stolen. Stolen or her puss got it for her. One of the two. Anyway, y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. Tonight's episode was fair. You know, it normally always is when they get ready to leave on trips or whatever. It's always fair. You know what I mean? I think next week gonna be a lot better. So we'll see. But yeah, that's it. That's all. I'm gone. Bye.